What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 41 of Touched by an Angel. We go all around the world. We meet ordinary people, have ordinary conversations that transform people's lives. So let's see what God does. What's up, young fella?
What's going on?
I'm chilling, man. It's truly a pleasure and an honor to be here with you to do this interview. And just for the record, we just met 30 seconds ago, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So we keep the fidelity of the show. It's unscripted, so I don't just say that. And I'm not talking about stand in the back and create a script and then, no, it's totally unscripted. I don't know this guy from anything. So we're gonna jump right into it. When you look at life, everybody's struggling with something. See, but when we go through stuff, we tend to isolate ourselves and think it's just us. And that brings depression, all kind of other stuff. Woe is me. So when you look at your life and all of the challenges in life, what's some of the strategies that you're using to stay on top of the game and stay optimistic to keep a positive mind?
Well, first and foremost, I make sure that my relationship with God is intact.
There it is.
You know, I try to incorporate that into my everyday. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Before I leave out the house with my kids, I make sure I pray with my kids. I make sure I pray my way. I make sure I pray with my boss and, you know, people that we work with. But whatever way that the situation goes, you know what I'm saying, I just try to put that first. I've been through so many different unnecessary situations in life. You know what I'm saying? Because my hard-headedness, you know, my lust for the world, my ideologies, or whichever way the situation went. I just, you know.
Yo, you a tremendous brother. Listen, and you left out that you have a huge heart. You got a heart as big as this world. You left that part out. But let me tell you how significant it was that what you said. Not only is it essential that you keep in alignment with God and your relationship with God, but you didn't stop there. You said, I ensure that everybody is covered in every environment I go into. You didn't just mention your family, your children. You mentioned your boss. You mentioned, listen, you're something different out here in the world. That's why God pinpointed and said, that's him for the interview. So I thank you again for doing this interview. So now let's go even further. So you say, you mentioned a few things in which you've learned the hard way, you know, your ideology, some of the stuff that, you know, just being stubborn and thinking, oh, that's happened to you, but it ain't gonna happen to me. Not understanding that this life is a script. Everything happens the same way to other people, just feel different and look different, right? So on a scale of 1 to 10, when you look over your life, all that you've overcome, the mindset you got now, which is a great mindset, I must add, what number would you give yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being excellent and 1 being not so good? What number would you give yourself with being your best possible self?
I'm a humble person, so I'm gonna honestly say I'm probably at a 5 right now.
Okay.
You know, and I'm not saying that to, you know, downplay, you know, anything. I'm just saying I know that I just try to leave myself open to always be the receiver.
To get better.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And that's a smart man. See, because here's the thing. We're all a work in progress. But once you stop doing the work, that's when you stop making progress. See, once you think you arrived, you already lost.
Yeah,
You flat, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So you got wisdom all throughout you, and wisdom only comes from God. So listen, we digging in there, man. I'm so thankful that God sought you out today, because I'm getting more from this than you probably are. So we're gonna take it a step further. You said you're a 5 and you're gonna be honest and you're humble. And here's the thing, I never question any of that because it's seeping out of your pores. So you said a 5, all right? So fill in this blank for me. If I could only add this to my life, it'll move me closer to being a 10. Or if I can only remove this from my life, it'll bring me closer to being a 10. So what would you add or what would you remove?
My own urges, like the ability to have, you know, more control over things that I want. You know, just the, you know, whether it's a cigarette, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, cuss word or, you know what I'm saying, some food that I know I'm not supposed to be eating, whichever way it goes. Just want to be more disciplined.
That's what it comes down to. You want to be more disciplined. But let me tell you, you're disciplined different than other people disciplined, but because you're carrying a bigger heart than everybody else. You're carrying a different level of wisdom than everybody else. So let me tell you why craving those urges and those temptations is harder for you. Because you're a bona fide leader. See, in everything you go with, you go all in to win. On the good and on the bad, because it's who you are. Can I tell you more of what I feel from you? If you don't want me to tell you, just say no. All right. We already know you talk about God, so you were raised in an environment that God was in the center. There was somebody that was influential in your life. This didn't just happen. And not only that, you are more than what you've been through. Because I know you've been through a whole lot, because guess what? Strong leaders got to go through a whole lot. It's the only way they can develop their leadership. And you can't grow without being challenged. So I already know that you bumped your head so many times and had to flip tables to get your mind right and get back. I already know. But here's the one part. There's a blockage, little blockage. There's a little unforgiveness in there. And that's also a hard thing for a leader, because you feel like the audacity, how dare you do that to me when I got this big heart, and I would never do that to you. Am I touching on anything, my brother? I'm with you though. God would have did all this just for you. See, you had in your mind it was coming a different way. It's right here, right now.
Crazy part. It was 3 o'clock last night. I woke up out my sleep. Went downstairs. I sat on the chair for a little bit. Just start praying. Turned around, start praying. And as I'm into the prayer, I was thinking about my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Daughter, she lives out in Jersey. And we had asked my sister to have her call me. And when she called me, she just sounded like she was angry. I sent her a text.
God would have did all this for you, my brother. I'm standing right here with you, touching and agreeing, my brother. I'm right here with you.
We only could try. I just wanted them to know whatever I did, hurt.
You're an honorable man. See, one thing about strong leaders, it's never easy for us, because God has his hand on your life, my brother. He has a purpose for your life, and right now is all a part of you accepting it, developing it, and giving it out to the world. You already praying over people. You already understand that you never let go of God's unchanging hand. You already know that the race not given to the swift or to the strong, but that he that endures to the end. But I'm just here, my brother, to give you a reminder. You like me, you strong, you front line. You front line, I know. And God would have did all this just for you to release just a little of the burden and let you know that greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world, to let you know that all that praying and covering you doing for other people, you covered too. You covered too, because God sent help. Don't let that go past. See, here's the thing. He that does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. All adversity comes with the equal, if not greater, blessing. The adversity comes free and easy, what you're experiencing, but you got to fight and be patient long enough to secure the blessing. So my thing to you right here, my brother, you got so many blessings waiting for you. Yeah, your work ain't been in vain. No! All them times you get up 3 o'clock praying, when my turn coming, God? When my turn coming? I'm gonna tell you when your turn coming. When the unrighteous fail, that's when the righteous flourish. Yeah, your time is right now. You see how the world is topsy-turvy? See how the economy is terrible? You see how we got 2 presidential candidates, and I won't go no more, but we need a couple more. If this all y'all got to offer, maybe we can check some other people. So here's the thing. Your time is now. That's what I'm here to tell you. Your time is now, but here's the thing. A large part of being blessed is believing that you deserve to be blessed. That's why you gotta forgive. That blockage that's in there, you gotta first forgive the offender before you can accept the offense. So you trying to accept it and wonder why you can't accept it. Guy like, he blowing his, got to drop a load of that pride. He got to drop a load of that muscle, because it's right in front of him. He's doing more work than he got to do. He just in the wrong order. You first got to forgive the person that did it before you can accept what they did, even if that person is you. My brother, I love you, bro. Listen, this doing more for me than it could ever do for you. So here's the thing, I'm gonna let you go. What can you get a people? Get a people something to go on. Get that young brother something that's there, that's lost, that's thinking that life has passed him by because all his strategies, his ideologies, they don't work. He don't realize that he got a special purpose on his life, and he got to fight harder to secure it and develop it and give it out to the world. What would you tell that brother or that sister that's totally discouraged and about to quit?
Hold on. Hold on. It is hard, it is frustrating, it's all that, but I know that it's cliche or whichever way you make, but it is worth it. It's definitely gonna be worth it at the end, right? And I'm just, and to the brothers that love you too, baby, and bad headspaces, and you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you're dealing with, whether it's your girl, whether it's a vice, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, a mindset, you know what I mean, just remind yourself to put God before you think that, you know what I'm saying, you got it figured out. Allow for God to help you, you know what I'm saying, understand what it is that you're going through.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna let you go. I love you, brother, but here's the thing. Do you feel better now after doing this interview than you felt when we just met a couple minutes ago?
I feel so good, man, right now, because like you said, I never met this brother. And I'm not lying when I say, just last night, I was truly asking for this answer. You understand? Like, I truly just, and I didn't even know why I was sitting out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do with, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful.
In other words, God is real. So never let go of his unchanging hand. See, we're not just physical beings here living on earth having a spiritual experience. We're spiritual beings living on earth having a spiritual experience. The only time we come out of the spirit is when we operate through pride and ego. And this is about God. So here's the thing. When you walk back down and they see you glowing, you all up, right? Your skin shining and all that. This is what you tell them. Tell them I just been touched by an angel. My brother. Hey, listen. Hey, I thank you. I love you. You did more for me than I could ever have done for you. I thank God. Thank you, Lord. This is excellent. You listen, this is what we do. We go all around the world. We reaching people and teaching people. Iron sharpens iron both ways. He sharpened me just as much as I sharpen him, hopefully. God bless you all. Be great. More importantly, be blessed.